Hi, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at some passages found in Matthew, Mark, and Luke. There is some debate about whether this is all the same event or whether it might have, Jesus might have had a similar experience more than once. Because in Matthew, the event is reported much later in the gospel account, whereas in Mark and Luke, it's much earlier. But this may be his last visit to Nazareth. And because all of the texts report it in such a similar way with the same verbiage and reaction from the crowd, etc. I just included it all together so that we can study all about the conversations and the things that happened. So, excuse me, Jesus was speaking in the temple in Nazareth, and he got some pushback, I guess to say the least, from the audience who was upset that he was claiming to be their Messiah and claiming to that they were going to be judged. So, excuse me, part of the reason for this is that they had known Jesus as a child, and so when this basically little kid who they had seen grow up came back and said, "I'm your savior," they bristled at that idea. And Jesus remarked that a prophet is not welcome in his hometown. This is something that is, I think, commonly experienced by pastors who try to take over maybe a congregation of people who have known them from childhood, or certainly to have any spiritual influence over their family. Such as a father or an older brother, is very difficult because it's really challenging for a person to humbly respect someone who is their junior, I guess. So I kind of explored that dynamic a little bit, as well as the actual familial relationships between Jesus and his brothers who are mentioned in this passage. Um, and I looked at Jesus's custom of teaching in the temple, the fact that he did not perform very many miracles there in Nazareth, and I read one commentary that said it wasn't because he couldn't; it's because he only performed miracles where people demonstrated faith. And so the fact that people did not demonstrate faith in Nazareth meant that he couldn't deliver that many miracles. It just says he healed a few people, and that was all. So, anyway, take a look at the commentary. It's a little bit long because the passages are kind of long, but I hope you get something out of it, and we'll see you next time.